So I wanted to talk about some new Vinaya publications the Abbey has done. Vinaya means monastic conduct or monastic discipline. And so it's one of the three baskets of teachings that the Buddha taught. And so it's essential for the creation and endurance of monastic communities in this country. So it's quite important. So in 1996, we had a course in Bodh Gaya called Life as a Western Buddhist Nun, and we invited Venerable Wu Yin, who's a Taiwanese Bhiksuni, to come and teach Vinaya there. And out of that course, we made three books or booklets. So one was Choosing Simplicity, that talked about the precepts for fully ordained nuns. One was Blossoms of the Dharma, which were the talks of the Western nuns at the program. And then the third one was Preparing for Ordination. That was a booklet for people who were thinking to ordain in the Tibetan tradition. And then I think it was 2 years ago, we had our second publication. Actually, the first one, Choosing Simplicity, was done by Snow Lion. And the second one we published privately, but it's on Amazon. And it's about the Sangha karmas, the actions that the Sangha community does in its official business, so a Sangha karma for giving ordination, for doing the fortnightly confession, and so on. So this was a teaching given by a Bhikshu in Taiwan who was a Vinaya master, Venerable Binyan. And so that's also available through Amazon. And now, we have how many? 6 new booklets that we are putting out, all about different Vinaya topics. So the first one is the Pravrajya and Siksamana ordination rites. So before becoming a monastic, you have to go through the ordinastic ceremony, the ordination ceremony. So the Pravrajya means going forth. It's the ceremony in which you leave the home life and go forth into homelessness. In other words, you become a monastic. And so that involves shaving your head, putting on the robes, and so on. And so we translated that rite into English. And this is the ceremony that we do at the Abbey for ordaining people as novices and ordaining the training nuns or the Siksamanas. Okay, so it's all in English. You can understand what's happening during your ordination. It's wonderful. Then you're ordained as a novice, so you need to learn, about monastic life and your precepts and so on. So we translated this booklet, Vinaya Teachings and Rites for Sramaneris and Sramaneris. So this constitutes the basic material that the novices have to learn. This is translated from the Chinese. We have one Bhiksuni here who can translate, and another nun who is, who is learning how to do. Okay, so then the novices can learn their precepts and monastic conduct. Then we have the Siksamana, Posadha, and other rites. So this is for the training nuns. It's a 2-year period before they take full ordination. So it includes their precepts and how they train themselves and how they do the fortnightly confession with, the rites they do. The booklet, the previous booklet about the Sramaneris and Sramaneris also has the rite that they do for the Posadha, or in Tibetan it's called Sojung. Okay, then here we have a booklet for the Bhiksuni Posadha. So that's the Posadha for the fully ordained nuns, or the Sojung for them to confess and restore their precepts. And this booklet also has the right to establish the territory, because any official action of the karma of the Sangha involves a Sangha karman, and the Sangha karman must happen within a certain prescribed area, which the Sangha community has to set up. So this has the ceremony for setting up the territory as well. And then we also have the booklet for the Bhikshu Posadha. So the one for the Bhiksunis is the fully ordained nuns. The Bhikshu Posadha is for the fully ordained monks. And it also has the right to establish the territory in it, so the Bhikshus can do the same. And then when you're fully ordained, there's certain rites and ceremonies that the Sangha Buddha prescribed for the Sangha to do as a community, and these are quite important. And so the first one is the Varsa, or the ranged retreat. It's a 3-month retreat that we do every year. Then the second one is the Pravrajya, which is a ceremony at the end of the 3-month retreat in which you invite feedback from other people. And then the Katina is a ceremony that is done for a month during the month following the end of the retreat, where people offer robes and other things to the Sangha. And so we have all of those ceremonies. Also, the whole kit and caboodle is in English. We have all the chants done in them in English, but put to the melodies that are used in Chinese temples. So it's very, very beautiful. And you have the complete music score, done by one of our nuns, so that people can learn the chants. And it's so inspiring when you do them together. And it's translated from the Dharmaguptaka Vinaya, which is the Vinaya system that we follow here at the Abbey. It's the one that is currently practiced in China, in Taiwan, Korea, Vietnam, and it's the only extant one that has continuously had Bhiksuni ordination, the full ordination for nuns. So all these booklets are available. They will be on Amazon, right? And so you can go there and order them. It's best to order them only if you have that certain ordination level, okay? Or if you're preparing to take ordination. So they aren't really for public consumption. So we ask that you respect that. And hopefully we will have more books in the future about monastic life to share with people in English.